Good morning, ma'am. Hi. Why are you disturbing me so early in the morning? It's 9 a.m. already? Oh, really? Ugh, damn it. I must have had a lot to drink last night. Did you go drinking last night? How could you do that when we have a presentation today? Hey, watch your mouth. You don't get to talk to me that way. I'm the boss here. I get to do the scolding. I'm not scolding you, ma'am. I'm just stating the obvious. What kind of department head goes on a drinking spree the night before an important presentation? Stop making a big deal out of this, okay? I don't mean to be rude, but I'm sincerely worried about the outcome of this meeting. What are you going to do to fix this situation? Let me think. You know what? I'll join the meeting via Zoom. When it's time for our department to present, I'll just come up. Really? I helped you prepare the slides for this presentation. The least you could do is at least show up on time to go over it. Amanda, ugh! Stop being a pain in the ass. Look, ma'am, you've got to come up with a better plan. The meeting is starting in 10 minutes. All the members of the board of directors and other heads of departments are seated already. Jeez, there's no way I'll be able to make it. Here's what you're gonna do. I believe you're at work already, right? Of course. Good. I'm gonna place a call through, and you'll put it on speaker so all the guys in the meeting can hear me. I'll explain to them that I'm sick and can't make it to the meeting. Okay. How about the presentation for our department? Isn't it obvious? You'll do the presentation, of course. Wow, I don't think the CEO is going to like that. I'm not exactly qualified for that role. I'm just an intern. I'm here to learn and assist where the need may be. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing, assisting me. Besides, apart from myself and my assistant, there are just 3 interns, including yourself. We're still a new department, and things like this are inevitable. I guess I can resume sleeping since there's nothing more for you to say. I think you should still hang around, ma'am. Just in case I need your help on something. Oh, please. Are you such a dimwit? You've been working with me for almost a year and you can't give an ordinary presentation on my behalf? Unbelievable. That's not the case. The CEO specifically said he's counting on our department to convince the board of directors to take up this new project. So? They're just a bunch of old guys. They couldn't be so hard to convince. Oh, this sounds like a terrible plan. What if things go wrong and our proposal is rejected? If that happens, then get ready to lose your job. That would reduce the stress of having to deal with you daily. I don't think the CEO would like this. What's with you and the CEO? Are you his doormat or what? What? Never mind. Everyone's settling into the boardroom already. I've gotta go. Wish me luck. Whatever. Hey, Amanda. What's up? Chloe, you're just the person I need to talk to. I just heard the news of your victory. This calls for celebration. Where are you? Thanks, babe. I didn't expect the news to have spread so quickly. The news is everywhere, even here at HR. That's so cool. Although I'm more exasperated than excited. Oh, I can imagine. You must have spent a great deal of time getting prepared for the presentation. You know, right? To think that it should have been Miss Shannon giving the presentation? You won't believe she had me on edge for 2 days, only to go AWOL on the D-Day. Really? That woman who keeps acting all self-righteous and thinks that she can boss all the interns around? I didn't think she could do something like this. Yeah, she wasn't remorseful one bit. I wasn't sure I'd be able to give a good presentation, let alone answer the questions raised at the board meeting. You did great, Amanda, and I can assure you that the right people are taking note. Uh-huh. Just tell me where you are and I'll come over. We'll go for lunch together. I'm afraid we won't be able to go for lunch together today. You're getting me scared. What's wrong, babes? It's a good news. The CEO gave us some money to give ourselves a special treat. Wow, this is sweet. Can I tag along? I'm not sure. I'll ask the other guys. But what's the rush? Your boss isn't even around. That's the reason everyone wants us to go. They feel Miss Shannon's presence would be burdensome. That makes sense. It's not like she put in the effort. I wouldn't say so, because she's the one training the interns in the department. I know you're a nice lady and you think so well of everybody, but I'm telling you that boss of yours is not a good person. She's a snitch. Huh? What did she do? Oh, speak of the devil. Let me guess, Shannon? Yeah, Miss Shannon is calling me. Don't pick it. She's probably calling because she's heard of the money the CEO gave you guys. So quick? I don't think so. She might just want to know how the meeting with the board members went. Maybe or not. But if it's for the money, your colleagues in the office are gonna skin you alive if they feel you let Shannon in. The thing is, Miss Shannon would know sooner or later, and I'll still be at the receiving end. If she's heard about the money, then one of us is a snitch too. Don't be too quick to judge. She could know it based on management level info. Why do you keep calling her Miss Shannon while we're texting? It's irksome. That was how I was trained in my previous company. I've got to pick up her call now. This is the 5th time she's called. Ugh, the witch wants a share of the freebie. Bye, Chloe. I'll tell you how it goes with her. All right, I'll be waiting. Good afternoon, ma'am. What's good about the afternoon? I've called you like 1,000 times. That's insubordination. I'm sorry, ma'am. I was busy with something. What the heck are you busy with? Just because I let you handle something for me, you think now you're important? Do you need me to remind you of your position in this company? You're an intern. An ordinary intern and a stupid one at that. Ouch. You don't have to be so disrespectful, ma'am. What? How dare you talk to me in such a manner? I've told you to stop scolding me. Is that how you talk to your mother at home? Even if you talk to your mother like that, I am not her. Show me some respect, little brat. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I believe I've been very respectful towards you. Besides, you're not old enough to be my mother. What the heck? I can't believe a fresh graduate is talking back to me. I called you several times, yet you refused to pick up my call. That's disrespect. The meeting has been over for almost 30 minutes and you didn't deem it fit to call me immediately? That is called negligence of duty. Jeez, aren't I allowed to breathe at all? No. You are to be up and doing always. That's how I rose the ladder. You aren't going to get a job here if you keep up this attitude of yours. That's not what I hear, though. I heard the CEO is a friend of your father's, and that was how you got this job. You always brag about that fact also. How can you get any of us fired because you're close to the CEO? Well, that's not entirely true. Plus, it's none of your business. If I wasn't qualified, I wouldn't get in. Being qualified could get you in, but it surely won't keep you in. You should keep proving your worth, Miss Shannon. Like you always say, let's all imbibe a good attitude to work. You know what? I hate your guts. Speaking of the CEO, I heard he gave you some money to treat the department staff to a nice outing. How much is it? Don't touch it till I resume tomorrow. I'm sorry, ma'am, but your assistant, Mr. Clark, permitted us to spend the money on ourselves. Just the 3 interns here. What? How dare he do that? You're gonna be in trouble when I get back. If I were you, I'd be more bothered about the query that awaits you. What query? I don't know, but I've heard the whispers in the corridors that the CEO was very disappointed in you. What? Why? For the obvious reasons, of course. You should have sent a notice to HR if you knew you were ill and would miss such a big meeting. But of course, you weren't ill. I shouldn't have been the one to relay the message. There's a protocol to these things. How do you know of protocols? Well, let's say I've worked in a corporate setting before. Okay, whatever. HR's got nothing on me. The most important thing is for you mentoring interns to know who's boss. You know what? I'm gonna place a call through. Gather everyone and put the call on speaker. I'm gonna talk some sense to you guys and tell you how to spend the money. I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. See you tomorrow. Amanda, Are you airing me? You'll just wait till I return tomorrow. Just one day of my absence and you guys have gone haywire. Hey, babe. What's up? I didn't hear from you again. How did things go with you and the witch? I'm exhausted, Chloe. Can we have this discussion some other time? No way! I know you quite well. You'll lose interest in giving me the full breakdown as more days go over the incident. All right. So what do you want to know? Everything! Okay. You might be interested in knowing that Miss Shannon insisted that we keep her share of the money given to us. What? I thought the money was to encourage the interns. Of course, but she insisted that there was nothing I could do. Although her assistant, Mr. Clark, tried to pacify the other guys, but one of them insisted on making a report about it to HR. Perhaps Shannon has bitten more than she can chew this time around. Maybe. I'm not a lover of trouble, though. You won't believe that Miss Shannon called me all sorts of mean names today. Amanda! You're taking a lot of bullshit from this woman. I'd have had her fired by now if she was my boss. Sometimes I just wish my husband could land a good job soon. What do you mean? I wouldn't be working in a place like this if my husband wasn't laid off. After we got married, our efforts to have a child proved abortive. Then I decided to take some time off to focus on having a baby. 2 months later, hubby lost his job, and here I am working. Wow, I didn't know all of this. I'm sorry about that, Amanda. Nah, it's fine. Now you see that I really need this job, at least for the time being. So don't think I'm too weak to match up with Miss Shannon's whims. I've worked in bigger positions before, and I know just how to handle people like Shannon. But I'd rather just keep a low profile. Having a baby is so important to me. All right then, I understand you better now. You still owe me a dinner to celebrate your successful presentation. All right, dear. Take care of yourself. Bye. I will. Be safe and stay out of trouble. Bye, Chloe. Good morning, ma'am. Morning. Where are you? That's the reason I'm messaging you, ma'am. I sent you a mail, but you didn't reply. Who sends mail in this age and century? Everyone uses a mail. Shut up, of course I know that. I have a mail, but it's not for messages from lowlives like you. Oh, I see. I was trying to be official, but I might as well just spill it here. Ugh, what have you got to say? I won't be physically available at work for the rest of the week. No way. Do you think this is a company that you can just come and go as you wish? You know full well that I haven't missed a day of work since I resumed at the company. So? That doesn't justify that you can just take days off when you wish to. I don't have the strength to exchange words with you, ma'am. I sent a mail to HR and they requested that I write a letter requesting a few days off. HR can't just permit you to be absent from work without my consent. I'm your boss. Of course you're the boss. I've written the letter and my husband will be bringing it over for you to sign. Husband? Are you married? Yes, is there a problem with that? How can a little brat like you be married? Pfft, now I see why you've been so heady and pushy. You're sending your husband to the office so you can spite me? Well, FYI, I'm married also. I'm not signing any letter. Do your worst. Ugh, I don't understand why you have to be so mean and rude to me. It's not like I know you from anywhere. I don't need to know you. I've worked with many interns and I can spot a spoiled brat from afar. You know what I think? You're just jealous of me because I'm more effective and efficient than you are. Oh, really? Keep blabbing your mouth and I'll see who'll sign that letter for you. You think you're efficient, but look at you bailing out when there's a lot of work to be done. We just secured a huge client and that's when you choose to be away? You have no legitimate reason to take days off. You just want to see this project blow up in my face. I don't know why you're so scared. You should be able to handle the project on your own without my input for a few days. And if you need my help, I'm offering to assist from home. It's all in the letter. Ugh, why are you taking a few days off? Bed rest, as requested by my gynecologist. Oh, is it like you have some disease or what? I'm not obligated to say my personal matters. My husband is on his way already. Bye, ma'am. Good evening, babe. Hi, Chloe. How was work today? Great. But that's not even important. You weren't at work today. I wouldn't have known if not for the drama that happened at our office today. HR is never short of drama. What happened today? Where do I start from? Your husband came over to the company today, right? Yes. He had to help me get a letter signed by Miss Shannon and then submitted to HR. Oh, I see what you mean by little drama. Let me guess. Miss Shannon refused to sign the letter and my husband had to involve HR. Yeah, something like that, and even worse. I assume your husband had first gone to meet Shannon, and when she was proving difficult, he decided to involve HR. Shannon followed him right into our office, and as expected, a big argument ensued. I can imagine. There's always trouble where that woman is involved. Like that wasn't enough, she kept insisting that there was no reason for you to take time off work, and then your husband had to mention that you were pregnant. What? Oh no! I mean, it was more like he blurted it out. It was obvious he didn't intend to spill such personal information, but Shannon wouldn't shut her trap. Oh my gosh. Does that mean everyone in the company knows? Well, rumors would always spread like wildfire, so that's a yes. I'm sorry about that, Amanda. Wow, I don't even know what to say. It's not your fault, but thanks for telling me. My husband probably didn't want to get me worried because of my condition. Phew. Well, thanks for telling me. Yeah, I must confess, I'm surprised you were pregnant and didn't tell me. Chloe. What is it? Am I not your best friend? You are, but people don't just share things like that. Yeah, you have a point, though. Besides, I just got to know a few days back. Aw, that's beautiful. I'm happy for you, Amanda. Please let me know if you need any help at all, even if it's with fighting that witch called Shannon. All right, I'll let you know. My regards to you and your husband. Thank you. Bye. Hey, Amanda. Good morning, Miss Shannon. Keep your greetings to yourself. Why aren't you at work yet? Oh, is it because you're a staff now? You think you could get to work anytime you wish? Have you never heard of the saying, punctuality is the soul of business? That's not the case. I'm almost at work. I just had a little delay this morning. Just listen to yourself. I knew the company made a wrong decision by choosing to retain you out of the 3 interns working with me. I was retained because I was the best. I'm doing my job well. So what's up with the bad feelings? The thing is, you think you're good, but by my standards, you're not good enough. You're still a young woman, yet you can't wake up early to prepare for work? Ugh. I can't forget how you took 4 days off work and you couldn't even resume on time the day you were to return. Oh my goodness, that was like 2 months ago. What exactly are you driving at, Miss Shannon? Isn't it obvious? I'm sick and tired of your inadequacies. If I had known the company would want to retain some of you interns last month, I'd have had you dismissed earlier. You keep making work difficult for me. I can't believe you keep berating me. You of all people should know how effective and innovative I've been in the department. Oh really? How can a pregnant woman be effective? Huh? Tell me. Don't you dare talk to me in such a manner, Shannon. Being pregnant isn't a disease. Well, it may not be for strong women like me, but the way you carry yourself around in the office is so nauseating. You make me so uncomfortable. Strong women like you? Tell me, what makes you stronger than I am? Well, for starters, I'm your boss, so I'm more rich and qualified than you are. Jeez, I don't even know why I'm still entertaining this conversation. I'm at work now. Where are you? Oh, well, I left already. We're having field assignments today. We're having field assignments and I didn't know about it? How is that possible? I just thought about it over the weekend. I've distributed everyone already. You'll be going to the construction site in DC. Oh, why? Are you questioning my authority? It seems you're ready to lose your job. That's not it. I just want to know why I get sent to a location that is far away. What? Is there a reason you can't go there? Did you suddenly become inefficient?
Well, you do know that I'm pregnant, right? I shouldn't be doing strenuous work.
If you're not up to the task, just quit and save me the burden of having to fire you. It's either you go to the construction site at DC or I fire you.
What the hell? You can't do this to me. This isn't the project we're working on currently. I believe the construction at DC is temporarily on hold.
Well, I'm opening it again and I'm sending you there.
There's no way I'm going there.
Then consider yourself fired.
You can't fire me, Shannon.
I can. Your pregnancy is an inconvenience, and I can't tolerate it anymore. Just because you got fully employed a month ago, you think you can't be sacked? Amanda, are you still here? Ugh, gosh, you're so full of yourself.
Hello, Chloe. Hi, what's up?
A lot. Shannon's threatening to fire me.
What? How dare she? For what reasons?
Well, she listed a whole lot of flimsy reasons, but I know it's because I'm pregnant.
That's crazy. Who fires someone because they're pregnant? It's against company policy.
Ugh, I don't even care at this point. She insisted I went to one of our old projects to supervise, knowing fully well that it was dangerous for me. Then she threatened to fire me if I didn't obey her.
What the heck? I don't know if it's your job or your baby she wants you to lose, but whichever it is, Shannon has gone off limits. Don't let this go easily. You should file a report to HR.
I don't think that'd be necessary. I've been contemplating quitting anyway.
Nope, I disagree. You shouldn't quit at this point. I mean, you've endured a lot from this woman. You should at least give her a taste of her own medicine. Besides, how are you and your husband going to survive if you lose your job too?
Oh, I didn't tell you. My husband got a very good job 2 weeks ago. A high-paying one at that.
Oh, that's great news. Congratulations, dear. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
But that's not enough to quit without a fight.
I should have known you wouldn't let go so easily. If there's one thing I know for sure, if Shannon fires me without a notice, the company would have to compensate me, right?
Definitely.
I'm okay with that, but I wouldn't have Shannon ruin my reputation just like that. Since I'm still within the premises, I might just stop by at HR and file a complaint.
Great. If we combine that with previous complaints about her from other people, we should have a strong case against her. I think you should let her assistant, Mr. Clark, be aware of this.
All right. I'll send him an email. He isn't around. In fact, no one's around. Only God knows the dubious scheme Shannon had in mind. Hello, Amanda. Shannon? You're the last person I expected to hear from today. Huh. You should be grateful I'm still texting you. How are you enjoying your suspension from work?
What suspension?
You haven't been to work in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I filed a complaint and I was allowed to go home for the time.
Oh, I thought you had been suspended. Because I told my assistant to send a complaint to HR requesting that you be fired.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you might expect me to be considerate of you and all, but I can't help my detest for pregnant women in the workplace. Y'all slow things down. Ugh. I'm sure you'd be eating like a buffalo while you're off work. You've always been lazy and enjoyed taking days off work.
What do you mean? How dare you?
I think I should let you know, though, that you shouldn't eat too much, else you won't be able to deliver the baby naturally.
How I choose to deliver my baby is none of your damn business.
Just listen to yourself. Well, I didn't expect much from a woman of your type.
You can laugh all you want, Shannon, but be assured that you'd regret every single thing you've done to me.
I don't think so. On the contrary, you'll be the one to regret.
You're so despicable and unbelievable. Sometimes I wonder what planet you dropped from. You always act like you're better than everyone else. Meanwhile, you're the one with the poorest attitude to work.
You can blab all you want, Amanda. I heard your husband is out of work, right? Just think about it. How would you cope without a job?
My husband is employed, and I would have to take a maternity leave anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't change a thing. Taking care of a newborn baby is a lot of work and expense. And don't try to beg me when you go hungry and homeless. Haha.
What? This conversation is over. Do not message me again. Hello, Amanda.
Hi, babe.
You won't believe what just happened.
Interesting. I was just about to text the same thing.
I felt my baby kick just now. Aw, that's nice. Maybe it's a boy.
Maybe. What happened over there?
You won't believe this, but Mr. Clark just resigned.
Whoa.
I was equally surprised, but wait till you hear the rest. He told our manager that Shannon asked him to write your sack letter and ensure to get it approved.
Wow. I saw this coming, but I didn't expect it to be through Mr. Clark.
Oh no, he didn't drop the letter. Instead, he dropped a recommendation letter for you and a final complaint against Shannon.
This is sure a huge turn of events.
HR has promised to escalate the matter to the CEO. I don't know what would be the outcome of this, but I am so sure that Shannon is about to get it.
You know, I received a mail from HR not long ago asking if I could come over to the company for negotiations. Perhaps it has something to do with Mr. Clark's resignation?
That's a possibility.
I didn't give much thought to the mail when I first read it.
I think you should acknowledge the invitation and let's see where it goes.
All right, I'll do just that. Hello, Amanda.
Hi.
I don't know where to start from. Is there a way we can see each other?
Look, Shannon, do you think you can just show up and ask to see me?
It's really important. I received multiple queries from HR last week, and I think you're the only one who could help me now.
Do you think I would help you?
You must be delusional. Come on, Amanda. I know you and I haven't gotten along so well, but you should do this, considering that I'm your boss.
Hello? You aren't my boss anymore.
Why? Does it seem like you know something?
You've been fired already, right?
Well, I received a sack letter, but it can't be permanent. I can get my job back if someone says good about me to counter those queries. Please, Amanda, I need this job. I'm in a lot of debt, and I've been depending on my salary a lot. There's no way I'd cope if I lost my job. Like you cared when you fired me. I'm really sorry for all the bad things I've done to you. Trust me, they weren't intentional. I don't know what got over me.
It's too late for apologies, Shannon. You knew fully well what you were doing when you kept maltreating me before and during my pregnancy. I can't forgive you for that.
If you're not going to help me, then I'd ensure you go down with me also. I asked Mr. Clark to help me submit your dismissal letter. I don't know why it isn't ready yet.
It isn't ready because it's never going to be ready. You wanted to get me fired and you couldn't even write the letter yourself, not to mention submit it. You're just so lazy.
You can call me lazy, but it doesn't change a thing. We're both jobless. Plus, your case is worse. You have a baby to take care of.
I don't know why you always feel like you need to compete with me all the time. You don't have a husband. You're separated.
What? How did you know?
All your petty lies have been exposed, Shannon.
Well, it doesn't matter now as long as your life is in a pathetic state.
Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but my life just went from good to great.
Huh? What do you mean?
I signed a new agreement with the company last week. The outcome is something that could make you go nuts. The CEO dismantled our department and asked me to build it again from scratch. In other words, I'm the new head of the department.
Huh? How's that possible? That's my role.
Of course, you decided to fire me because I'm pregnant, but you're the one who ended up getting fired.
Oh no. It's worse that I got fired, but you taking my place is something I can't allow.
Wake up, Shannon. Your opinion doesn't matter anymore. This company doesn't revolve around your words.
But how is that possible? You can't just get promoted to the role of a manager.
I was invited by the company for some negotiations. I didn't know Mr. Clark had done some digging into my background. I'm way more qualified than the intern role I came into the company with. I used to be an assistant manager in my former company. The role was so demanding, so I quit.
Really? I thought you were a fresh graduate. Most of the interns are.
Don't be so quick to jump to conclusions next time.
But you're pregnant now. It's still a demanding role.
Of course, I discussed all of that with them. It's been agreed that I can come to work twice a week and work remotely every other day.
Oh no, how could the CEO do this to me?
That's not all. The company would be compensating me for the harassment I faced while working with you. Also, my new salary is higher than what you used to collect.
Oh no, I'm ruined.
You got what you deserve, Shannon.
Please forgive me. Could you please help me talk to HR? I don't mind coming in at an entry-level position.
That's not going to happen. You could try your luck in another company, but not here. Because I'm definitely going to be on the recruiting team, and there is no way I'm letting you back in.
What do I do now? My life is ruined. My husband has left me, and my father wouldn't even listen to me. This is the third job my father would help me get, and he swore never to intervene again if I lose it.
Just listen to yourself. Who's the spoiled brat now? I'm pretty sure you're over 30 years old, yet you can't get a job on your own?
I know it's unbelievable, but it's the truth. Please be considerate. I need this job more than you do. At least your husband is back to work, and you've been saying you need time to focus on your pregnancy.
Of course, but I'm working on my terms. Besides, I won't be pregnant forever.
Please.
Just cut the crap, okay? Get lost. After Shannon was fired, I didn't waste time in resuming my duties as acting purchasing manager. The company hired 2 more people to join me in the department. Shannon tried every means to contact me, but I'd blocked her on all socials. She'd wait outside the company till the close of work just to ask me to help her get back in. It's crazy that a grown-up woman like that had everything done for her, such that she couldn't even get a job by herself. I heard someone shared my story on a blog post and tagged Shannon. Several people dragged her on social media, but I continued to ignore her like she didn't exist. I had to alternate between working on-site and remotely for a few months until my appointment was confirmed and I was made the purchasing manager. Due to my hard work and diligence, the project we had ongoing scaled through successfully, even when I went on leave after my delivery. This is a lesson for those who think pregnant women can't work as efficiently as other women.